Ready to get underway on the hill and coming off a great start, Jared Jones.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually...
Call makes the catch, and that'll do it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Parker. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Base hit into the outfield. Flying around third is Cruz. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 3-2. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, 2 outs. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's through for a hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yeah, that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50
MLB The Show 25. gamingtheWrightway playing as H.O.F.
First out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Parker hustling after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. The Nats down to their final strike. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's now a 2-run game. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. Hard liner. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. 1 runs in. Coming home. Relay throw. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up. 5-5 now.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Well, that's Parker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
So the tying run at second. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Puts one down in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now the shortstop, Liover Peguero. The winning run on second base. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And that is the ball game. 6-1, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard today.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
High fly ball out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ruiz.
Now a fly ball to right center. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. He's in there.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Right side. That one gets down for a hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Man at second. Down the line. Parker hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Dave Parker. Gore back to work. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's...
In the dirt, runner goes for second. Throw, and they got him.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first in time.
It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Andrew Heaney.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to...
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball up the middle. Rosario throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
3-2. Line drive. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
1 down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Call makes the catch. 2 away now. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. The 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. And in there with a double off the wall.
Up next for Washington.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Irvin back to work. High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Parker stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Round second, digging for third. The relay. There's the tag, then get him, and that's the inning. But 2 runs. 1 down, runner at third. And now James Wood. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Parker sizes this one up. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Gets under it and pops it up. Low settles under this one. And a couple of quick.
Impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
The Washington Nationals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Bailey Falter. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Dave Parker. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. The throw's offline, he's safe. And it's 1-0. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
The first baseman.
Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6. Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning. And he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Parker, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, left side. 1 away. Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base. Hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter,
he drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Dave Parker stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Oh, and 2 now. This one popped up. Rocchio. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Leover Peguero.
1 gone, runner at first. Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Parker stands at first with 1 out. Strike on the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
So a man at first. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Brings it in, and that is that. Here's Lane Thomas now. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that gets down for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. Play at the plate, and they cut him down.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Now batting,
Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Parker with some impressive production lately. First pitch swinging.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And the lefty with the 0-1. And he lays one down the left side. Ramirez. The throw to first. That takes care of Connor Falefo.
Now batting, the shortstop, Leover Pagero.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leover Pagero. Base knock right field. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the third. On the ground could be 2. Santana over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a soft liner. Fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Dave Parker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Stephan, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle, Rocchio. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Back to the top of the order. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now a relay to third, in there safely.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes...
First and second, 2 outs. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. 3-2 now. That one hit to right. Parker gets under it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Tying run at the plate. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base. Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
right. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Line drive, base hit right field. The throw to third. He's in there. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Dave Parker.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Over to first.
He's out.
And that will end the inning. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Dave Parker. Ball 1 there. Parker with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now,
2-1.
That one almost got him. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Dave Parker. 0 for 2 in this one.
Parker.
Towards first. To Rocchio at second for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Rocchio pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop from his backside. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
So 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
2 down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second is Ramirez. Relay throw to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And he deals. And now the count is even. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. 1 down. Runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Bybee, 26 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2021. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And look out,
that got him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first, Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. It bounces, and he takes off for second. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. That one out to right. That's a hit. So they're all loaded up. Dave Parker now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that one fouled off. Sawinski at third. Hayes on second. Cruz at first. One gone. In the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. In the air, right side. So, runner at second, 2 down. Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Into center. Thomas on his way over. Squeezes it. And that is that. Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. And that is the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. So digging in, Dave Parker. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they've tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Here's Joey Bart now. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, he's going for second. The throw